What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be reviewing the Apex Pro TKL by the Homeboys Steel Series. Yes, this is one of the fastest keyboards, if not the fastest keyboard on the market right now if you're playing any kind of game like Fortnite, or it doesn't matter what it is. Any game you're playing, this is going to be the fastest keyboard. These have omni-point switches, adjustable switches to where you can adjust the length on them, and you can definitely feel the difference when you adjust them. So without further ado, let's unbox this bad boy, shall we? And we are prompted with nothing because I have already opened up this keyboard because I was just so anxious to go ahead here and open it and play with it, try it out. I was just so anxious, but I will show you the contents that were in it. Pretty much the only contents that were in it were the manual, the Steel Series armrest, which is not that bad. I think it could have been better if you had adjustable legs on it, but it's cool that you have the little magnets right here to actually adjust it. Other than that, it's magnetic, it connects to the keyboard, and it's only one size, so it's more like on like an angle instead of it being adjustable to where you can adjust it in 3 lengths like any other pretty much wrist rest, I want to say. But it's really good, nice texture, nice rubberized, it's grippy, it's not going to make you sweaty, it's nothing like that. It's very comfortable too. But is it comparable to something like the Razer ones? No, because the Razer is more of a cushion, as this is more of like a grippy kind of texture. So these are two completely different things. Alright, so I actually have the Steel Series TKL right here in front of me. What a beautiful, beautiful keyboard. Absolutely gorgeous. Nonetheless. Now, there is a couple of things before we get into all the good things. I want to tell you guys about the bad things, just so you guys know right before you guys buy this thing. Not all the switches are actually omni-point switches, which are the adjustable switches. They're like super fast and the response time is quick. You know, not all of them are going to be omni-point. For example, from your escape right here all the way down to the F12, from the F12 to your M to 6, all the way down to your arrow keys, they are all red switches, which are weird because you're buying this keyboard for mainly the omni-point switches, and they're giving you pretty much all red switches on your top row and bottom right row. Now, don't get me wrong, you're mainly using this portion of the keyboard for gaming, which is probably actually mainly this half. When you're gaming, no one's stretching their hand across the whole entire keyboard, let's be real. It's weird though because you're paying $200 for a keyboard. You know, you would want omni-point switches throughout the whole entire keyboard instead of it just being red switches, red switches, red switches. Why not just make them all omni-point, especially since you're paying $200? Now, I will tell you, for the main point though, like these are all right here omni-point switches. I think these are definitely the best. Like, they feel great. They are super fast. They sound great. They're super responsive. That's the best part about it. Now, the next thing that I will say, since this keyboard is super expensive, and that's honestly what I'm going based off of, this keyboard is actually, so I'm mainly going based off of the price, and I'm basing the price off of the actual quality that you get from this keyboard. Cool thing about this keyboard is that it's an all aluminum finish. It's all great. It's nice. It's metal. You know, you get a nice rubberized, like, wrist rest. It's cool. It's nice. It flaps back and forth. You know, it's high profile. For a good example, like this is how typical gamers play. I play vertically, so I can't relate like this, but I will tell you guys what, right now you're paying $200. You are getting red switches right here, and then you are also getting ABS keycaps. ABS keycaps are not the best keycaps. They're actually very, 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 very cheap. I don't understand why they did not put double shot PBT keycaps in here, simply because you are paying $200, and there's a bunch of keyboards that you can buy that come with PBT keycaps. A good example of a keyboard that comes with double shot PBT, I believe, is the Razer Huntsman TKL, which is actually the direct competitor against the Steel Series keyboard. Now, that's a completely different keyboard, but still, I'm mainly basing it off of the keycaps and the price that you pay. You're only getting pretty much, you're not even getting double shot PBTs. You're not getting all omni-point switches. You're getting red switches over here. I don't know why they did that, especially for the price. Now, for the good things, I will say I really enjoy the OLED screen. I think it's obviously one of the best things about this keyboard besides the switches. Now, in terms of the comfort and feel of the switches, once you actually swap them out and you put some really nice keycaps on them, this will definitely be the best keyboard you will ever use. Now, the reason why I say this is the best keyboard I have ever used is simply because this keyboard is actually like the fastest thing in the world. Now, you can adjust the switches to whatever you're liking you want, and it's just going to get better from there. Literally, from the day that I plugged this keyboard in and I tried it out, it was just absolutely amazing. It was phenomenal nonetheless. There is nothing better than it. I was shocked by actually how good it was and how responsive it is. Like, it is so responsive that like everything you do, no matter what game you're playing, it's just on point. It's like the exact same, like once you click, it responds. Like, it's so much different than a normal USB-C standard keyboard that you would buy from like Matrix or Ducky or any of that kind of stuff. In terms of how the software actually works, SteelSeries Engine 3 software is actually pretty good. It's not bad, honestly. It works pretty good. There's really no complaints about it. There's no bugs. They update everything pretty frequently. And then honestly, other than that, it's a great keyboard. I mean, what else more do you guys need to hear? The OmniPoint switches are on point. And we're gonna go ahead and plug this into FORTNITE and let's see how this bad boy actually works. Now, before we do get into gameplay though, I do want to point out a couple of things. You do got a USB port right here, which is kind of useful. I still have not used it for obvious reasons. But one more thing that I wish that this keyboard did have was USB-C, simply because I would love to use a custom cable from like Space Cable or Dream Cables or, you know, anywhere. You know, I just want a custom cable to make my setup look cooler. You can use any customizable keycaps on these, as these are ABS, and you could throw PBT on there if you would like. But yeah, that's about it. Let's hop right into some FORTNITE. I'm gonna thirst this kid so hard you don't even know. He's one. Knocked him.
You good back there? You know what's messing me up so hard?
Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead.
You got her over there?
I'm so much better. I killed him.
Oh shit, oh shit, I'm low on health. Fuck, thank you. They're coming to you, both. I just noticed I'm strong and strong too. Let me hop out of this thermal first. There's a medkit down here if you need it. You got this. Well, right now I think they're scared hopeless because I think their health is capped. There you go. That's where these minis saved your ass so many times already. other guy's coming down.
Yeah, he's about to get support.
Holy shit.
Oh.
He walked in. That first guy literally ran out.
I headshot him in the head. Oh, nope, there was more people here.
Where?
It's a solo.
No, but where at so I could get him?
He's on me, like on me. White.
I hit him. He's literally one shot.
Knocked another one.
Oh shit. No, they're a duo.
I'm throwing grenades.
They're a duo. Definitely a duo.
Yeah, I know, I killed one.
You got one down? Oh, there you go. Go and pick up some mini ammo.
Yeah, boy!
Oh, you didn't even play.
I killed 2 people. What are you talking about right there? Let's go! And that is it for the SteelSeries keyboard review. I hope all of you guys did enjoy it as much as I did, because this is my new main keyboard. One more thing I just wanted to top off. The actual SteelSeries wrist pad, it's not bad. It's just that for me personally, I don't like using it. I would personally want like a cloth and also something with like levels to it, like the Corsair ones and all that. Like you can adjust the actual level of what you want the pad to be. But other than that, this pad is really good. Like I said, like I've never played with the wrist rest period, so I'm not used to using any of these. I guess I must have just a really good wrist. But other than that, I think this keyboard is amazing. I think it's definitely the best keyboard on the market. Definitely better than the GMMK and the Ducky that I've used in the past. Absolutely love the keyboard. The only thing is, like I said, the ABS keycaps are trash, especially over time. If you're playing for long periods of time, your fingers start to get sweaty. Definitely going to be changing those out with some PBT Matrix keycaps. Quick little fun fact, I already got my Matrix keycaps here. They are the Blizzard ones, which are amazing. I think they're going to look really, really cool, especially on this Apex. And not only that, they're shine through, so it's definitely going to be more bright and more vibrant than anything I've ever used in the past, besides the putting keycaps, which are my babies that I had on my GMMK. So, if you guys want to see a review on the Matrix keycaps, let me know. Other than that, also, I noticed that on my last video, guys, right before we end this video, we hit like 4,000 views on that video, and we gained like 20 plus subscribers, which are absolutely mind-blowing. So I hope all of you guys do subscribe, because I do got more videos coming out like that in the future, because I know if you guys enjoy that kind of content. So if you guys do, let me know down below. See you guys in the next video, which is also a FORTNITE video about my keybinds, because all of you guys kept on asking. It's been lit, and I'm out. I haven't said that in a minute.